So, here I am. I think this is Fisherman's Bay or something like that. Just taking a break. Been hiking for about 4 hours now, so it's like 16 kilometers. It's not bad. Yeah, here I am. You know what's spooky? The fact that it's like nobody's around and it's like this fucking dense, misty fog. It's kind of creepy. Very Silent Hill. Also, I'm not wearing a shirt, so nobody can see me. Who cares? All right, day 2 of hiking. Just spent the night at Lower Creek and gotta head that way. So, see you there. Whee! Cable car! Powered by weight! Oh god. Look at this place. Look at this rope passing by super fast. Oh, look at that. Beauty. I think next time I'm gonna go swimming. Oh, now I gotta pull it. Here we go! Well, it's day 3. We're at Irony Creek. I lost my knife, so there goes my last bit of safety. And yeah, time to see if I can make it to the end at Shushartie. Yep. So I'm about 1.5 kilometers in, and look, that's frightening. Found a friend. His name is Ruth Lee. Apparently it's a training dummy, but that kind of scares the shit out of people. Might be me one day. I mean, what? Well, there's an eagle just mowing down on what I assume is a salmon carcass. I'm about maybe 10 meters away from it. Let's see if I get attacked by an eagle. Ooh, look at it go. Easy there. Easy. Oh, okay, bye. Good morning. It's day 4, and I am at Newidi River. The plan was to go all the way to Shushartie and then back to Skinner, but it takes like 5 hours just to do that muddy trail, so I'm not gonna have the time, so I'm gonna have to stay at Shushartie. I'm so fucking tired. I slept horribly. My entire body was aching and kept having to toss and turn because everything hurt. Sunny now, but it was a cold morning, so I'm just gonna keep all my clothes on until the next water point, which is like a couple 100 meters, so, and then get changed, because I'm wearing pants and everything. Welcome to Skinner Creek, oops. And that's the water I'm drinking out of because my water filter's broken. So I may die, but whatever. Also, do you know why I keep wearing this hat? Because this is what happens to my hair. Anyway, almost done. I did it. 81 hours and I made it to Shushartie Bay. And now I'm just gonna camp here for the night, see if I can get down to the water and wash my dirty whore body, and then back over. I really need to go get some water because I'm out. But it's like a 40-minute round trip. And the thing is, I don't know if you can tell, but there are so many mosquitoes trying to get in. And I'm terrified. Welcome to Shushartie Bay. It is beautiful out here. But anyway, I'm gonna head out. Oh yeah. Look at that. Super clean water. Yep. Might die. You know, I know my pack's getting lighter because I'm eating more food, but it feels like it's getting heavier. Probably because I'm getting weaker. Anyway, onwards, all the way up, forever. I'm hiking my way to Newidi River. The plan was to get to, what is it called? Tripod Beach. But I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. I'm fucking tired. And it'll be around like 9 o'clock by the time I get there. And by then, it'll be cold and there's mosquitoes, so... man, I'm in fucking pain, yo. Why do people do this? Morning, everybody. It's about 8 o'clock, July 31st. It's Friday, I believe. I'm at Newidi River, and now I'm gonna head westbound to, hopefully I'll make it to Irony Creek. It's gonna be a long day. Just packing up my stuff. As you can tell, some of it is drying in the sun. So let's hope I make it. You know, I never took a video of this, but this is the Noiti River cable car. And I'm told you should really take a chance to have a dip in here in this river. I'm not a big swimmer myself, but if you ever go, definitely on the, the west side, just climb on down and have a swim. Here's the pulling again. Here we go. Oh, don't drop the bag, that'd be bad. Do you know what the worst part about getting water is? Like, you only get 2 liters, but it adds 4.5 pounds. And like, carrying that over a long distance really does wear on you. So, ugh, the worst. If you look here, you're supposed to be able to go around this cliff at low to mid tide. Right now it's high tide, and I thought I'll just change into flip-flops and just like wade it over. Didn't work. I fell in the water and now I am drenched. And there's a fucking horsefly on me. That fucking thing's gonna hurt. Ah! Oh, that hurt so bad. I think I'm at Cape Subtle, whatever. And I got about 4.5, 5 hours left until I get to Irony Creek again. So I'm just taking a little breather, resting my feet because something's going on with my arch or something. Passed by these campers. I was gonna ask them for something, and then one started playing a fucking flute and the other one was reading poetry. I was like, hell no. Goddamn hippies. Good morning. It's about 8:45. I'm at Shuttleworth Bight, and now we're headed to Lower Creek. It should be a shorter, easier walk, hopefully. It's mostly beach stuff, and the tide's out, so I'll cover a lot of ground. I don't know how this is possible. This was supposed to take me like 7 or 8 hours, and I think it took 10, 11, 12, 1, 5. I guess I'll just keep going? So I landed at Nissen Bight at around 4:45. Right now it's 7:36. Got my tent set up, got my campfire right there, and now I'm just gonna chill and eat lots of food because tomorrow's gonna be a super easy day because today was 20 fucking kilometers. Yeah. Well, good news, bad news. Bad news is that it started raining overnight and it hasn't stopped. Doesn't look like it's going to anytime soon. But the good news is that that muddy section from yesterday wasn't that bad because it hadn't rained in about a week. So I'm glad I did that before this came down because that probably would have broken me. I'm probably going to head back to my truck and drive out to Port Hardy and stay in the hostel for the night. And if the weather clears up, I'm going to drive back out and see if I can check out the lighthouse. Let's go. I'm all packed up. I'm soaking already. I've got about 16, 17 kilometers to go, but it's like an easy stretch. It's going to be muddy, but I can do it. I can do it. It is 5:43 p.m. I got in a few hours ago, around 2:15. Just needed some time to rest my bones. But I made it. And now I'm driving to Port Hardy. Probably just gonna stay at the hostel for a night because I need a bed to sleep. Other than that, it was a good go. Good morning. It is 10:30 on Monday. Today's BC day. Taking a little zero day. And then I'm gonna head back to the trail and check out that lighthouse on Tuesday. It's gonna happen. Welcome to the Devil's Bath. It is a flooded sinkhole, or a cenote. Yeah, it's Canada's only one, so check that shit out. Pretty fucking cool, right? Welcome to the Eternal Fountain. It's not a fountain of youth or anything, it's just a cool little waterfall. It's like maybe 20, 30 meters from where I just parked, so very easy to get to. Highly recommend it. Pretty cool. I'm headed back to Cape Scott Park because tomorrow morning I'm gonna go check out that lighthouse. The weather should be good for it, so I'm gonna go see it and then camp there for the night and possibly head back home on Wednesday. We shall see. Okay, it is 9 o'clock Tuesday morning and I am off to go to, I think, Guy's Bay and then set up camp there, drop the rest of my stuff, and then hike to the lighthouse and back. Should be a big day. Here I am at the junction. If you go this way, you go to Nissen Bight and towards the North Coast Trail. And if you go this way, you go towards the lighthouse and Nell's Bight. Now, if you just take a look at this old map here, I'm right there. That way is Nell's Bight. That way is Nissen Bight to the North Coast Trail. Cool. Here we are. This is, oh, Jesus, Nell's Bight. And then it's another 3.5K to Guy's Bay where I will be staying. So that's maybe another hour or so of walking. Check it out. Beautiful. Okay, here's a problem. I need to head down that way, and I started going around the beach. I saw a fucking bear and it headed that way, so where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay, we'll figure it out. Fuck it, I'm just gonna walk towards the bear. This is how I die, clearly. Wouldn't that be just funny? Walk the entire North Coast Trail, like 135 kilometers, and then this 120-kilometer stretch, you get fucking mauled by a bear. It's one way to go. Well, if I die, might as well. Okay, I survived this short trek, and this is Experiment Bight. Ooh, that looks neat. Ta-da! And here we are. We are at Guy's Bay. Check this beautiful, beautiful place. And this is gonna be my home for the day. Seriously, look at that. Just a little bay just for me and those random campers that I ran into. I'm gonna show you something. This is all of the injuries I've gotten over the course of the North Coast Trail. Just on one leg there, and then like all of that fun stuff. And like, look, it got infected. How sad. Yep, that's life. Right, I set up my tent, leaving most of my stuff here and just bringing my food because I don't think there's a food cache here, and I don't want to come back to a bear just like messing with my shit. So I'm gonna hike another 4 kilometers that way to the lighthouse. Should be a pretty short trek because I'm nice and light. Oh, feels good. Let's roll. Well, made it to the lighthouse. Made it up here. It's now owned by the Coast Guard, so it's not D&D property anymore. But I did it. It is 6:30. I'm back at Guy's Bay. I'm gonna get a fire rolling, get some dinner in me, and then probably turn in for the night. I checked the weather before coming here, and it said it was only supposed to rain a couple millimeters. But apparently, according to the guy at the lighthouse, it's supposed to rain a lot, just like it did on Sunday. So I'm probably going to trust his word. I still hope he's wrong, though, because hiking 5-6 hours back in the rain really fucking sucks. But here's hoping. Good morning. As you can tell, it's sprinkling just a touch. So I'm packing up really quick, finishing up my coffee. But unfortunately, in the middle of the night, my tent peg came out, and the one half of my tent collapsed on me, so couldn't find it in the middle of the night. So I just tied it to a log, but it's not really doing anything in terms of keeping the vestibules out. It's supposed to be way out like that, but now it's just like right up against the mesh here. So gotta go find that and then run my ass out of here. It looks like the rain started, so now I have about 5.5 hours of hiking back to my truck, and now I'm gonna be headed out. See you there. I'm like maybe 7 minutes in, and it was already too hot in that rain jacket, so I just took it off, and I'm gonna go like this. You can tell everything's dry now. We'll see what I look like at 2 in the afternoon. And yet, now more layers come off because it's raining, but it's still really warm out, and I'm very sweaty anyway. So yeah, here we go. Jesus. Okay. Oh, this isn't going to work well at all. Woo! Made it. So I'm headed back, and I grabbed gas at Esso, at Port Hardy, and I find out that I have a flat fucking tire, like flat. So that's happening in my life. And so the gas station attendant, really sweet guy, helps me grab the bottle jack and the wrench set, whatever that comes with the truck, to get the spare off, which turns out is super convoluted, but he manages to get it down. And we find that the bottle jack's not quite good enough to like lift the truck with enough clearance to get the tire out, so I end up calling a tow truck, and he uses the entire thing like as if you were going to take away my vehicle to lift it up, which is a pretty good way to do it. And me sitting there like an idiot, watching two guys like try to get the wheel off, and it's pretty stuck on there. So don't get me wrong, it was a worrisome ordeal, but eventually they get the tire off and we switch it to the spare. So I ask him, what's the damage? And he says $70. I'm like, okay, I hope you have plastic. And he says, well, how much cash do you have? And I said, I have $30. So he goes, you know what, don't worry about it, I'll take care of the rest, we'll figure something out. But I kid you not, the gas station attendant pulls out $30 out of his own wallet, because we checked if I can do cash back, if there's an ATM nearby, no dice. So he takes out 30 bucks of his own cash and hands it to the guy. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I have to e-transfer you the difference, like I have to pay you back somehow. And he goes, don't worry about it. And I'm like, no man, like give me your details, like I'll give you the money, I have it, I just don't carry cash. And he goes, you know, it's a small town here, we take care of each other, you have a long drive ahead, just get home and be safe. And that's how I wrapped up my North Coast trail trip. So it was an interesting ordeal, among other things. Yeah, not bad.